I meant to call you yesterday, but I got distracted. I wanted to invite you. I know it's last minute, but today is my sister's birthday. Yep. June was born at 5:11 p.m. 45 years ago today. And we're going to be releasing balloons in her honor. Blue and yellow. I know we're not supposed to, but who cares? We're going to gather in the park, even though it's raining. I have the feeling she'd like to have some old friends there. Before you say anything, I know you two have not been in touch since June got incarcerated. And I know how you felt about that. I got a dozen balloons because she liked them. I thought it'd be nice to go to the park today because I don't know why, but June loved to sit on the grass. The day before she was shipped to Bedford Hills, she asked me to come and get her. She was all dressed up in this flowery dress, headband, and those matching sneakers she wouldn't let nobody touch. Come on, don't laugh. You know June had her own little style. She just wanted to come sit in the middle of the park on the grass and stare at the water. She just sat there smoking her cigarette, drinking her beer. June knew how much I hated for her to drink beer, but I didn't make a fuss. I sat and listened to her as she mouthed off at the world in that deep, gravelly voice of hers. Well, that was funny about June. If she didn't like something, she'd let you know it. Yeah, it was last week she passed away. I didn't say that? Yeah, I wish I'd gotten up to see her, but I didn't have nobody to drive me. The only time I saw June in 7 years was when somebody in our family died. They don't have buses from here to there, so I tried to talk to her whenever I could. You know how much that lady liked to laugh, talk. No. I didn't realize she had gotten so sick. I would have done something. She'd had an operation in January, her heart. 3 days after the bypass operation, they released her back to her cell. Can you believe that? She called me last week in tears, said they're crowding women with COVID in here with us. And apparently they weren't even cleaning the cell. And she had just gotten out of the hospital. She was real scared. I told her to report it. You know what the guard said? Take a bird bath in the sink with cold water. They don't give a flying. You know what I mean. Let me tell you something. A girlfriend of mine went up there to visit her daughter. There was no soap in the waiting area, and the pen she had to use to sign in with hadn't been wiped down. And when she got to the visitor's room, guess what? There was no soap in the bathrooms, and the hand sanitizer dispenser hadn't been filled for 3 years. The virus is killing people, and this is what's going on inside these prisons. If I sound angry, it's because I'm pissed. When June started getting sicker, she was too afraid to go to the doctors because they didn't treat her right, and she was up for medical parole. She told me, if I get this virus, I'm not going to make it. I'm an inmate, I'm black, and they're not going to take care of me. Don't give up, you out soon, is what I think I said. I don't remember. I figured she'd hold on until her birthday at least. She was tiny, but she was a fighter. She was a downtown girl. She had to be feisty. She had to stand her ground. You remember she'd sit out on that porch, dressed to impress, reigning like a queen. I figured she'd fight. But, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if she's up there in heaven fighting for all the girls she's left behind in Bedford. That's who she was. She took care of people. But what you gonna do when you got gangrene from the diabetes, a heart that's barely healed, and they still won't do nothing for you? My sister didn't have to die. I know it, they know it. They didn't take proper care of her. She was a wonderful, loving woman. I wish she had made it out of prison alive. I wish. But there are still thousands of women like her who don't have to die. Everyone is worthy of a second chance. Everybody is redeemable. Everyone deserves compassion. That's why I'm hoping you'll make it. 5/11. We'll be releasing the balloons, remembering, and praying for peace.